Hey there, Virgo. Welcome to your reading for the week of January 30th. This week, definitely check out astrojar.com for more awesome readers and astrologers. I think, and if you've been trying to get on, if you've been trying to add your readings to the site, by the way, just know that I'm working on it. We ran into some problems there as well. So, but that will be fixed soon. But having said that, let's see what's going on for your week. It's been a crazy week for everybody so far. I mean, I would say in a good way. A lot of good stuff going on, but let's see what kind of pops up here for you. And yeah, it looks really nice. You start off with the Ten of Diamonds. Very good for money, obviously. Very good for it's the card of prosperity and abundance and making money. Also, kind of like a card of directly making money from networking, from building a network of people that you can work with and having that be very beneficial to you. You also end with the Two of Diamonds, card of business partnership. So could be a great week for you to find some sort of business partnerships. You even have the Two of Clubs, which I didn't even realize. So again, there could be some sort of meeting of the minds this week where you meet somebody who really could help you out in a lot of ways, or maybe you could work together. Like I said, you know, it's kind of like a weird thing. In my 2017 readings, it might have been Virgo. I don't remember who it was, but I kind of got this impression that it's not it's not like necessarily maybe a year where everybody should be really trying to get business partnerships where like people actually partner with you on a business. But first, again, the impression I was getting is that it's an amazing year to have like a business partner. So for those of you who are in business, to have somebody where you have your own separate businesses, but you kind of like work together and mastermind and share ideas. That's the Ten of Diamonds, masterminding, networking, all these things. And I think even if you're not in business, again, for everybody, I think this applies. No matter what you're doing, no matter what you're trying to do, I think it's just an amazing year to have meetings, to meet with people, to go to meetups, and to mastermind with people about things that you're interested in. Again, this doesn't have to just be business. This could be just hobbies or something like that. But I think there's like a lot of benefit in that this year, the entire year. So I definitely encourage you to do that. Next, you have the Two of Clubs. This is an interesting card. It's definitely a card of overcoming obstacles and doing things in the face of fear, but there's like a lot of success there as well. So I think this week, if you have ideas about things like business-wise or even relationship-wise, trying to meet people, face your fears this week. There could be a lot of success. Also, again, a great card, the meeting of the minds is what I want to call this card now, because it's like meeting up with somebody who you connect with on a very mental level. There's a very mental connection here where things just kind of flow between the two of you. So again, that business type partner could very well happen this week for a lot of you. Next, you have the Queen of Spades. This is a card of, I say, jumping into darkness. The Queen of Spades, she just like starts something, but she doesn't like know all the details. Sometimes I think like when we start something, like a business or a new job or even a relationship, we want to learn as much as we can before we get started. We're like, oh, I need more details. I need more details. But this card just says, just get started. Just jump into it. Don't think too much about the details and figure it out as you go along. The Queen of Spades like takes a job that she's not even qualified for, figures it out, makes it happen, and is really successful. So do that. Next, you have the Nine of Spades. Disappointments, but also blessings in disguise. So mostly in the past, though, with the Nine of Spades. So you don't have a 5 here. Let me just back up and explain how I put the Nine of Spades, how it works for me. Whenever I see it with a 5, it's usually a good clue that there's going to be a disappointment for you right now. But there is no 5 here. So I think the good news for you is that this disappointment was probably in the past, probably already happened, and you're probably just looking at how it was actually a blessing in disguise now. So something maybe didn't work out, and you're just like, oh, okay, now I see why that couldn't work out. I feel like I delivered that message to you last week as well. I do feel like there are a small percentage of you, the message I'm getting is if you're trying to get into a class or something like that, that you might not be able to get into it. And again, that could be a blessing for you, believe it or not. I think there could be a better opportunity there. I think that's a very specific message for maybe like one person. So if that's you, there you go. Next, you have the Ace of Spades, great card of victory, getting something you want, winning. Card of existing problems being resolved, fixing problems. Definitely a great card of action, taking action, and taking actions to make things you want to have happen. So a lot of you could be doing that. And finally, you have the Two of Diamonds, card of windfall-like activity, especially if you're involved in inheritance type situations. There could be inheritance this week, but again, you would know about it. Uh, Definitely a card of making more money, and again, business partnerships, making more money because you are partnering or masterminding with somebody else. Could also be you finding a job. If you're looking for a new job, this could be you kind of landing on something that makes you very happy. Looks like a good week, mostly a work week. I'd say. I think a lot of you could be just focused on working this week, not much else, but looks nice. So thank you for watching.